Hey everyone, we are doing AP Calculus AB FRQ from 2013, number 3. There's a bunch of these. I was going through the different years, and a lot of these same tables pop up almost every single year, and almost every time the first question's the same. So if you're looking at your sheet, and I got one right here too, so I'm going to be following along with you. When I'm looking at that, they're looking for C, what was that, 3.5. C prime of 3.5. So what does that tell us? Well, the key on all of these, as you're going through it, is that prime right there. Now you know if it's a derivative, that means it is slope. So we are going to find the slope, estimating between 4 and 3, right? Because they want 3.5. So I'm going to use CT, so the bottom part of the table. So that's going to be 12.8 minus 11.2. all over 4 minus 3. And if you're asking why did we do that, that is actually y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. This is slope. That's what we're finding here. So that's going to end up being 1.6 ounces per minute. Ounces per minute squared. Okay. Did they ask for anything else? Hang on just 1 second. Okay, let's keep going. So part B. Part B. Is there time? Yes, there is. This is going to be using the mean value theorem. We learned that at the very beginning of the year and haven't used it too much since. 2 is going to give me 4 over 2, which equals 2. So they're asking, is there a time at t when c prime t equals 2? And there you go. Yes, there is. And we can use the mean value theorem. You could even abbreviate it like that if you want, and they'll give you full credit for it still. Part C. Midpoint sum. All right, so we have 1 over 6. 0 to 6, CT, DT. And we are using midpoint sum. So the 3 midpoint sums that I'm going to do here, let's show you that. So there's 3 sums. There's going to be 1. I'm going to use these 3. I'm going to use these 3. I'm going to use these 3. And our midpoint sums, our midpoints are going to be here, here, and here. Those are the values we're going to use. Okay, so let's do this. I got 1/6, 2 times 5.3. And again, I get that 2 from, I get that 2 from subtracting 2 minus 0, and we're going to use the midpoint. Next one's going to be 4 minus 2, and we're going to use the midpoint. 6 minus 4, and use the midpoint. Plus, what is that? 2 times 11.2 plus 2 times 13.8. That's 2 times 13.8. That is a 13 right there. 13.8. And when you do that, you're going to end up getting 10.1 ounces. And this is the average amount. Average, we did average here. So this is the average amount the coffee has, or the amount of coffee within that time from 0 to 6 minutes. So average time, between 0 and 6 minutes is that. You can look at the scoring guidelines to see exactly how much you should write. I'm just kind of showing you guys the math on it right now. All right, so last one, part D. We have BT. B of T equals 16 minus 16e to the negative 0.4 t. Using this model, find the rate. All right, so rate, that means we're going to take the derivative. Anytime they're asking for a rate, take the derivative. Okay, so when we do that, we end up getting 6.4, right? Yeah, 6.4 e to the negative 0.4 t. And now they want to know b prime of 5. So I'm going to put that 5 in there. Sorry about that. Put that 5 in there. E to the negative 0.4 times 5. And that's going to give me 6.4 e to the negative 2. And you could leave it like that, or you can say, or you can get 6.4 over e squared. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is number 3 on 2013.